This week on NewsCenter, see the Phi Mu Alpha's haunted house, check out how career services help people with their LinkedIn accounts,
and take an inside look at the bakery on Main. All this and more today on NewsCenter.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Bailey Kellum.
And I'm Sahara LaForce. Here's what's making headlines for November 9th, 2017.
Morehead State University will be hosting a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Rocky Dining Commons. The building that students call The Rock opened in October and has been a hot spot for students ever since. It features buffet-type dining. The ribbon cutting was today at 1:30 p.m. With the Rocky Dining Commons being complete, it is time for the university to move to its second phase of campus facility transition. This transition includes the movement of the housing office to Alumni Tower. The structure that houses the Center for Regional Development will be removed, and the functions of the center will be moved to corresponding areas on campus. The Office of Communication and Marketing will temporarily be moved to Alumni Tower until it is later moved to Enrollment Services. Once Adron Doran University Center is completed, many offices will be moved there. The Honors Program will be moved to Fields Hall. Career Services will also be moved. This phase is expected to be completed by early spring of 2018.
Every semester, Career Services hosts LinkedIn or Left Out. The event is to help students make or improve their LinkedIn accounts.
What we're doing today is we call it LinkedIn or Locked Out, and we are helping students set up their LinkedIn account. LinkedIn, for those who don't know, is it's a social media website that's directed primarily at making professional connections within industries, with other people from your industry, with alumni who are working in an industry that you're interested in. So you can connect with those people and start building networks. Yeah, it's very active, and LinkedIn has really kind of upped their game, especially with job searches. LinkedIn does a very good job as far as when you type in the term career counselor, or you type in whatever field you're looking for, it will bring up those selections pretty regularly. You know, some other job sites that you look at, you know, you type in elementary school teacher and you get something that's not even related to that, or very loosely related to that. If you already have an established LinkedIn account, help you kind of polish it up and give you some tips and tricks, better ways to use LinkedIn, or for those who are not, on LinkedIn yet, we can get them set up with a LinkedIn account. Communications is helping us with professional headshots, and we'll take them over to the comm building, and they'll get a professional headshot that they can use both with LinkedIn and for other items that they may have.
1,000 rainbow trout have been added to Eagle Lake. Yesterday, representatives from the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife placed the rainbow trout in the water. They are also planning to return and put catfish in the water. To celebrate, Morehead State University Recreation and Wellness Center is offering free fishing pole rental to all students. The poles are available for rent at Outdoor Adventures in the back of the rec center. A battle of the bands took place on Monday night at the Baptist Campus Ministries. 3 bands participated in the competition: the Moist Towelettes, Page and the Dudes, and Rosewood Strings. They performed everything from pop songs to bluegrass. The event raised more than $70, and Rosewood Strings won the competition. The BCM hopes to host another Battle of the Bands next semester.
Yesterday, the Eagle Diversity Education Center presented an event called Dreamsville. Students enrolled in the Dreams Living Learning program had the chance to mix and mingle with one another. NewsCenter was there.
The Dreams program is only 2 years old, so we wanted to have an opportunity for the first Dreams class and the second Dreams class, so those who are sophomores now and also freshmen with the new students, to be able to have an opportunity to come together and socialize with each other. We will have different events and different activities for people to kind of mix and mingle, enjoy being around one another, but then being here at a predominantly white institution, sometimes it can be difficult in terms of being able to establish community. One of the facets of the Dreams program is community, and so making sure that we can have an event like this to be able to bring people together and give people something fun to do in the middle of the week, right before we get up out of here. So it's a good opportunity to socialize.
It's not even We had basketball, karaoke, we had games, we had dodgeball. It was fun. It was a good turnout. Everyone had fun. We had pizza and music, and it was good.
Hey Eden, how's the weather looking today?
Well, Sahara, it's actually pretty comfortable right now. It's definitely not as cold or as rainy as it has been.
It's just been way too cold this past few weeks. I'm not ready for the winter yet.
I think most people would definitely agree with that. They're not ready to break out all that bundling clothes.
Absolutely not.
So let's take a look at our weather preview. As you can see, we don't have any large systems or precipitation coming in towards us. We've just got some nice aesthetically pleasing clouds.
I'm glad. It's been way too rainy for the past week or so. Well, thanks, Eden. We'll take a look at the extended weather forecast a bit later. We'll be back with more news after the break. Former Boston News anchor Heather Unruh claimed that actor Kevin Spacey sexually assaulted her 19-year-old son last year. Unruh said that her son was 18 years old at the time when he met Spacey and lied about his age in order to drink. Unruh claims Spacey then gave her son multiple drinks and then made his move once he was intoxicated. Unruh then claims her son escaped the situation and left and told his sister. Actor Anthony Rapp has also stepped forward claiming that in 1986, when he was 14, Spacey made advances towards him. Other accusers have started coming forwards with allegations.
In Sutherland Springs, Texas, a gunman has been found dead after shooting members of a local church. Devin Patrick Kelly killed at least 26 people. The victims' ages ranged from 17 months to 77 years old. Pastor Frank Pomeroy of First Baptist Church claimed he knew Kelly and said that he was not a good person to be around and he wanted him out of the church. The gunman escaped from Peak Behavioral Health Systems in New Mexico, June of 2012. Local sheriffs report that the shooting may have happened over a dispute Kelly had with his mother-in-law.
League baseball star Roy Halladay died on November 7th. The 40-year-old former pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays and Philadelphia Phillies died when his single-engine amphibious aircraft crashed into the Gulf of Mexico. Back in December of 2013, Halladay signed a contract allowing him to retire as a member of the Toronto Blue Jays. He left the MLB to pursue his passion of flying. He received his piloting licenses several years ago and he fell in love with flying. His social media pages were filled with pictures of himself with his newly purchased Icon A5 amphibious aircraft. Halladay is survived by his wife Brandy and their 2 children.
Students had a frightening good time last week as Cooper Hall was transformed into something much scarier.
I am currently the treasurer of Phi Mu Alpha Sinphony Fraternity here on campus. We are currently holding our 2nd annual Haunted House event.
The event has been going on since the 29th of October, and tonight is the last night. It is November 1st.
This event's been really well received. We've made over $1,000 in 3 nights, and we're finishing up our last night tonight. So for the first 2 nights, it was just what we call our regular run, which is just jump scares, things like that. But then you have your second nights that are, we had our night last night, which was Extreme Night.
Extreme Night was very well received. It's probably the best idea that
Had flavored crickets, we were able to force feed them.
we were able to touch them, spit on them, make them eat things.
We were able to grab. There was water spitting. There was sexual imagery.
And I've been doing it almost every night now, just trying it out with people, and they love it. I was the head doctor on all of the nights except for tonight. Oh God, I decorated this entire building with help from some brothers and a lot of outside help. I'm decoration head, I'm all kinds of things, and also design head too. I designed all of this, and I'm really proud of it.
Gilbert and Sullivan's famous family-friendly romp will be performed by MSU students on November 8th through November 11th at 7:30 p.m. at Duncan Recital Hall.
And I did not catch the word aright through being hard.
It's called The Pirates of Penzance. It's a light opera or an operetta, and it is about a boy named Frederick. And at the beginning of the show, Frederick is with a pirate band, and he's turned 21, and so now he can leave the pirates. And he plans on leaving the pirates, and then, like I said, Ruth plans on going with him and marrying him. And he discovers, though, that Ruth, who is the only woman he's ever seen or ever really known, is not what he really wants, that he actually sees that there are younger girls out there that are much more beautiful. And so he tries to get with one of these girls, and he can't, because he actually was born on a leap year. And so he's really not 21 years old, and so he's stuck with the pirates, but there's this whole scene and plan to get him away from the pirates. And as the play unfolds, by the end, he's able to marry his true love, which is Mabel, and one of the general's daughters, and all the general's daughters get to marry one of the pirates.
Several people in West Moorhead were left without power on Sunday because of a single car accident. Moorhead Police Department received a phone call reporting that a vehicle had hit a utility pole. When police arrived at the scene, there was a pole that had been snapped in half. It was hanging dangerously close to the ground. Witnesses say a male in the vehicle fled from the scene. Police were later able to locate him. The driver of the car was flown to UK Hospital, which he was able to leave later that day. Main Street was closed for several hours that night, and a few customers lost power. The case is still under investigation.
Plans for a $6 million facility dedicated to MSU alumni have been canceled. The removal of the plans were announced at the last Board of Regents meeting by James Shaw, the Vice President of University Advancement. The original estimated cost for the construction of the proposed Alumni Welcome Center was $3 million, which had doubled over time. That cost did not include the building's furnishings. The lead donation of $1.25 million for the building has since been withdrawn. The change in plans comes as a result of the Commonwealth's new performance funding model, which no longer provides state dollars to non-instructional buildings. MSU leaders concluded that the cost would be too expensive to maintain and suggest that there will be a place for alumni in the new Adrian Doran University Center. The original Alumni Center, located in the Palmer Development House, is one of 6 buildings on campus the Board of Regents has voted to demolish. Donations made to the center's construction have been dedicated to other university needs like scholarships.
After the break, Eden Jordan has your extended weather forecast for the week.
And later we take a look at the bakery on Main for this week's NewsCenter Spotlight.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
Kind of makes you want to...
Breaking a song?
Yeah? I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest.
I love when the Eagles play.
I love the campus.
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Hi, I'm Eden Jordan with your NewsCenter forecast for Moorhead, Kentucky. Now, current conditions today are 56 degrees and sunny on campus with humidity at 49% and winds at 5 miles per hour. Now, you may have noticed that it has definitely warmed up compared to the earlier part of the week, and we have not had any showers today. Now, record temperatures for today in history are a high of 82 degrees in 2005, a low of 13 degrees in 1991, with normal highs for this time of year at 61 degrees and normal lows at 39 degrees. So we are sitting around sort of in the middle of our normal. We can go ahead and look at our live radar for today. We can see that we don't have any storms or any kind of precipitation coming through, but we do have some clouds heading overhead. Our temperature map for today shows Ashland at 58 degrees, Lexington at 56, Louisville 58, Frankfort 58, London 59, followed closely by Bowling Green at 59 and Moorhead at 56. Tonight's forecast shows a clear night sky with a low of 28 degrees. We do have a 10% chance of precipitation for tonight, and sunset will be occurring around 5:25 p.m. Tomorrow's forecast, we are looking to have another sunny day with a high of 39 degrees. Sunrise will be around 7:09 a.m. Now let's look at our 7-day weather forecast. As we mentioned, for Friday, we're going to have a clear sunny day at 39 degrees. Saturday, we're going to have an increase in clouds at 48 degrees. Sunday, we will have 46 degrees with a chance of a few showers throughout the day. These showers will continue on to Monday and will come at 47 degrees. Tuesday, we're going to have 53 degrees with fair skies and a 10% chance of precipitation. Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to have more showers throughout the day and close temperatures of around 49 and 50 degrees. So make sure you keep an umbrella with you if you're going to be traveling throughout the day on campus. Well, that's our weather for the week. Let's go back to the desk for our NewsCenter Spotlight.
The Bakery on Main is a popular place among students on campus.
NewsCenter caught up with the owner, Paul Bishop, to get an inside look.
Basically everything we do down here we do from scratch and everything, which is, you don't see that as much anymore even in bigger cities and stuff, just for production time, cost effectiveness, things of that nature. We're just locally owned and operated and stuff. It's kind of a three-headed monster between me and my sister and my mother. We've got 3 generations working here and stuff, between my mom, my sister, me, and then my sister's little girl. Anytime you get that many bodies, you know, right next door to you and stuff that are wanting to eat and everything, the students, the staff especially also, and what I've got that closed down right now, I mean, it definitely helps being this close to university.
When we come back, Jordan has your Eagle Athletics update.
Welcome back. I'm Jordan Adams with your Eagle Athletics Update. The Morehead State volleyball team defeated rival Eastern Kentucky University Tuesday night 3-1. Freshman right side hitter Olivia Lohmeyer had a career best with 17 kills with no errors, along with junior middle Maddie Fella with 6 kills and no errors. Junior Carly Reynolds also had a career high with 10 blocks. Morehead State closes the regular season on Saturday at 2 p.m. for Senior Day versus OVC leader Austin Peay. The Morehead State men's basketball team soared to victory 85-74 against Cincinnati Christian in an exhibition game at Johnson Arena Monday night. Morehead State had 4 players score in double digits, including junior forward Lamontre Harris with a team best 15 points. Head coach Preston Spradlin says that he was pleased with the win, but still sees room for improvement.
You know, give those guys credit. I tell you what, they really fought. They played extremely hard for a first-year head coach. Coach Miller did a really good job with his group. They played with great confidence. They got hot. They started making some shots, and they I'll be honest, I thought they outplayed us for the most part tonight. We got lucky to pull away there at the end and make some plays that ultimately gave us the win in the exhibition game. But I thought they played really well, and I think our guys, we got to continue to get better, and we got to understand that it doesn't matter who you're playing. It doesn't matter if you're playing an NAIA team in an exhibition or you're playing at Xavier in Kentucky, that at this level, people do not stop. They don't lay over. They don't quit. They are coming at you, and they're trying to win. And the only way that you keep them from coming out at the end of the game over you is that you execute, and we've got to really learn that lesson.
The Eagles will be back in action with season opener this Monday at Xavier University at 7 p.m. That's it for sports. We'll be back with more news after the break.
Yo, why you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in the room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Morehead State is planning events to celebrate Veterans Day. Veterans Day is typically on November 10th this year. There will be a wreath ceremony at 11 a.m. at the Veterans Wall outside of the Rowan County Arts Center. MSU and Rowan County Schools will be hosting a free lunch for former and current members of the military in the Button Drill Room at 11:30 a.m. Veterans Day is a national holiday held to honor those who have served in the armed forces. Square dancing is returning to the Rowan County Arts Center. Last month, the Arts Center hosted its first square dance, which was a success. The Kentucky Center for Traditional Music will be hosting another on November 20th. They are hoping to begin reviving this old dance tradition every month. The upcoming square dance will be free to MSU students and cost $3 for others. There will also be free homemade pie to all who attend. The dance will take place from 7 to 9 p.m.
Come make Madison's wish come true at Chi Omega's 2017 Follies, a dance competition that donates all proceeds to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. If you would like to support the cause, tickets will be sold outside of 3rd Street throughout the week for $8. The event will be held in Button Auditorium next Tuesday at 7 p.m.
God's Pantry Food Bank will be hosting its 3rd annual Chili Wars. The wars will take place Saturday, November 18th at 5 p.m. in the Moorhead Conference Center. Representative of Montgomery County's God Pantry, Jeffrey Lyle, says that they hope to raise $20,000 this year. Over the past 2 years, they have raised $30,000. The pantry's 10-county service region includes Rowan, Morgan, and Bath County. There will also be a silent auction that night, and a local band, the New Beckham County Ramblers, will be performing. Judges will be on hand to select the best chili recipe. People who attend will receive a free serving of chili from each booth. Each ticket provides entrance to the event, 2 beverage tickets, and 2 voting tickets. A table of 8 can be purchased for $350. The center hopes to have over 20 chilies for people to taste.
Laughlin Gym was packed with campus organizations Tuesday for an event that Delta Zeta held.
This Tuesday, Delta Zeta held a wiffle ball tournament to raise money for the Starkey Hearing Foundation. Bree McKnight met with NewsCenter to tell us all about the event.
We had 6 teams, so there were at least 10 people per team, so we had 6 organizations show up. It was $25 to register a team. Okay, so for this, we are partnered with the Starkey Hearing Foundation, and all of the money that we're raising is going towards them. It'll be going towards buying hearing aids for children in need. We had a kickball tournament not too long ago, and then in the spring we have, it's called Great Pretenders. They have people come in, register teams, they go out on stage and it's a lip sync battle, so that's our big philanthropy event.
The Nu Theta chapter of Kappa Sigma took home the gold wiffle ball. Sigma Alpha was awarded the Sportsmanship Award, and Delta Zeta raised $150 during the event.
Last year, Delta Zeta raised $5,500 to the Starkey Hearing Foundation. The foundation has given over 1.1 million hearing aids to people in need. For more information about Delta Zeta and their philanthropy events, you can contact Taylor Burnett. Get for us tonight. Your news is always on NewsCenter's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages.
And you can catch this broadcast again on msutv.net.
On behalf of everyone here at NewsCenter, I'm Bailey Cullum.
And I'm Sahara LaForce. Have a good evening.